I had some questions about the different kinds of gear that I use, and so I just wanted to let you know quickly that I use this cat, Pasha, who is a very good hand warmer in case you need to warm your fingers before playing. I use a Furman power conditioner that powers all of my equipment. It makes it a lot easier when I'm playing live because I can just plug everything into it. I only need to find one outlet to plug into at a club, which is sometimes power is hard to come by. I play through an SWR SM900 head into a Henry the 8x8 cabinet. They don't make these anymore, so I hope nothing ever happens to it. I love it so much. Then Pasha is demonstrating the Mesa Boogie Dual Rectifier half stack that I use for my distorted sound. And then when I do multi-effects, I use a Boss multi-effects unit into my SWR Super Redhead. Now, of course, it's kind of hard to connect all of this together in a noiseless way, because in times past I've had pedals where I've tried to A-B the different amplifiers, but I've introduced a lot of noise into my signal. Especially this guy is really loud. So, so what I have discovered is the Lila dual pedal. I have a dual A-B pedal. I don't believe they make this particular one anymore, but these things are amazing. They take out all of the noise, they switch beautifully, they have really bright lights, so most of the time when I'm switching I'm not actually looking at what I'm doing because I'm singing, so I have to be able to do it just with my feet or out of the corner of my eye. So they have these great big buttons that I can hit with my feet without looking, and most of the time I hit it. So, so these are the most amazing pedals. I highly recommend getting one. I've had less expensive A-B pedals in the past, and they die within a short amount of time and they sound terrible. So highly recommend the Lila pedals for switching if you need something like that. And they have a bunch of other really great pedals too. Not on this song, but I also have a Digitech Whammy. It's an old school one. I can't remember which generation it is, but I prefer the older one because it has a really cool warble to it and it makes a really great sound. I've used it in times past as a fifth up pedal, but on this album, I believe the only use I had for it was on Dive when I actually used it as a whammy pedal. And so I'll probably be demonstrating that in a different video. Other than that, that's basically all of my gear on this particular album. Somebody also asked me about cables, and I thought that was an interesting question because I do try to buy more expensive cables just because I want them to last and I don't want them to crap out on me on stage in the middle of an important show or while I'm recording or whatever, because I feel like if you invest the money in high quality gear, it's going to repay you tenfold. But the other thing that I have for a cable is this guy here, which was made for me, and it's designed so that when you unplug it, it doesn't go rah, which I think is fantastic because that drives me crazy. And sometimes I do accidentally step on a cable and pull it out or something. So it's brilliant to be able to plug it in and unplug it without making a whole ton of noise. So I love that part of this cable. I also use a Voodoo Labs pedal power to power all my pedals. Again, as small and compact as I can make my setup, that's fantastic for me because going on stage, I do it all myself. You know, I don't have a bass roadie unless somebody wants to volunteer, and I mean volunteer because I probably couldn't pay you, but I have to set it all up myself as quickly as possible. So if I can really streamline my whole setup, I'm going to do that. The other thing is I always really wanted to have a pedal board set up so that I could just carry it on and set it down, and I even ordered one and I tried it out, but I can't make it work because I have this semicircle of stuff around me when I'm playing, because I again cannot look at my feet when I'm playing because I'm singing. So I have to arrange it around me so that I know where it is by where it is in space around my body. So I have to have it around me so that my feet can do it automatically without me being able to look at it. If I have it in a pedal board, it's right in front of me and it's right where a microphone would be, and so I can't put it all in one place like that, which would be really great, but right now I'm just all spread out all over the place. So that is basically my gear setup. It's also very warm, so it's a great spot for cats. When you have a lot of them, it's you need all the space you can get. So I guess that's everything, but if you still have questions, don't hesitate to let me know. I'm always happy to talk about base and gear and life. So thanks.